So welcome. This is a solstice ceremony. This is just about calling in your manifestations because the portal that we're in is potent. So the solstice is the time of the year where if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's the longest day of the year. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the shortest day of the year. So we're in the northern hemisphere. Here in Miami, we are experiencing already the summer season. So, it's all about heat. It's all about the element of fire and transformation. And what's actually really interesting is that in Chinese medicine, the fire element is very much of the catalyst for all the change in our life, in all the elements. And when we look at Chinese medicine, when we look at the 5 element theory, it always starts with fire, and then that moves into the other elements to create transformation, to create changes. So really, fire and solstice for the summer is just this huge catalyst of change. So this is why we want to do a ceremony, we want to set intention, we want to really get into this energy portal to help amplify all of the changes that we're calling in for ourselves. And one of the things I love about Joe Dispenza's work and what he talks about with reprogramming the subconscious and manifestation is that it's about who are you becoming. That's ultimately what this is about. Who are you becoming? Because we are creators, we are manifestors, we create our life. We get to decide who we want to become. And a lot of times what happens is we might get overwhelmed with opinions of other people, belief systems from our family or society about who we're supposed to be, right? And so part of what we're doing with this ceremony is connecting more to our soul, connecting to what our soul desires. That's essentially who we're becoming, is more aligned. We want to be aligned with our soul's desires and ultimately our purpose, So that's why having these kinds of gatherings and connections and ceremonies really help us to become aligned. So all you'll need ideally is a yellow color candle. If it's not yellow, don't worry, but yellow is for the solstice, it's for the sun energy, it's for the fire element. Yellow also represents the solar plexus, which is the chakra for your core, your stomach. It's the idea of your power, using your power in the way that is optimal for your benefits, not to overuse your power or manipulate, but to be in a place of balance, right use of will, being able to focus on what it is you're wanting to take action towards and taking the right action. So fire, yellow, solar plexus, summer, all of this energy is really amping up. Okay, so we have the candle, and then ideally you want to have water. So we're gonna want to have a jar or some kind of glass container with a lid. So like I was saying earlier, if you don't have like a mason jar, maybe you have a bottle from something that you're drinking, a kombucha bottle that's made of glass, you can use that. Or maybe you just have like some empty jars around that you use for storage. Okay, so you'll want to have that for your integration. And then the last thing is a journal. So having a journal that you're going to write down, that you're going to use to write your manifestations. Okay, that's what we need for the ceremony. And let's just start with our candle. So holding your candle in front of your heart. So whenever we light our candle, we always want to set an intention into the candle. And if you're starting with a fresh candle, a brand new candle, now you're going to be using this candle every time you want to call in this energy. So we're using the yellow candle to call in this manifestation energy for abundance. This is all about abundance. So first, take your candle to your heart and just start to feel what abundance feels like. What does abundance feel like? What would it feel like to have everything you need? The resources you need, the space for you to create, the abundance of support and love, wisdom, health, and your power. Knowing your power, your gifts. Good. Take one breath in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. And then we will light the candle. So my mentor says to always use matches because we don't want to use chemicals on our candle, but don't worry, if you don't have a match, just use a lighter. All right, so we're gonna light the candle with this beautiful intention of manifestation, manifesting abundance. Now, first, let's take a look at the candle. And it's okay if you don't have one in front of you, you can use mine. And you can look at this candle. And we want to ask the keepers of the flame questions. So you can look at the candle, you can look at this element of fire, and just start asking questions in your mind. Let the answers come naturally. Whatever your mind is telling you is the answer. You can ask, what am I here to do? You can watch the flame move certain directions. Sometimes if you ask a yes or no question, it'll move to one side for the yes. Okay. That was fun. Let's bring the candle back down. Thank you, candle. We'll keep that lit for the rest of the day. Keep your candle lit for the rest of the day. Let that honor this beautiful solstice. All right. So let's get started with some yoga. We'll just do a little bit of movement, okay? Move the body, move the energy. So coming to seated. Let me see. I move my camera down. So we're going to begin with our feet together. and knees apart, butterfly. From here, butterfly, just let yourself fold over. If you have pillows, like I have a bolster, you can lay this on top and lay on top of the bolster or pillows. Let yourself relax and breathe into the answers that you just received from the keepers of the flame, from the candle, from the fire elements. Slowing your breath down as much as you can. So your inhale is expanding and your exhale helps you to soften, find more ease. Listening to your body as you start to allow the answers to come in. So much of what we are focused on, sometimes there's too much for us to take in. So when we can get clarity on what it is that we are wanting to create, wanting to expand, we have to take space, take this sacred stillness and allow ourselves to really feel it in our body. So as you're here in butterfly, in bound angle pose, let yourself just drop into your body. And now I want you to just feel your heart space as you breathe. Notice your back ribs expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel that your spine is relaxing more, your head is getting heavy, your shoulders are softening. You're letting go, you're releasing that tightness in the body, releasing the need to have it all figured out or be in control, right? Being in control is the wrong use of will. Wanting to control the way life goes is not manifestation. It's a trauma response because of something from our past that felt out of control and then felt overwhelming and caused stress, it caused pain, it caused something devastating, emotionally devastating, sometimes loss. So let yourself feel that. If that's what's coming through, if your heart is still healing, this is the heart medicine. This is releasing the grief. of loss. We have to feel to heal. Taking open mouth exhales, release. Move the energy with your breath. Open mouth exhales. Just a couple more here. Let yourself find more softness, more ease in your body. Inhale to rise up, return to seated, sitting up tall. Now, if you have a pillow or bolster, you're gonna place it behind you. Okay? And you keep your feet together, knees apart, and just lay back over your bolster or on the floor. Okay, keep your arms out, palms open. Good. Let yourself breathe into your heart space. Let the heart expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, soften your head, your shoulders, your back, body. Breathing into the heart space. Exhaling out whatever you need to release. Releasing tightness, tension, releasing stress, worry. Releasing shame or guilt. As a divine feminine, we have lived in a society that has really taught us to feel shameful or guilty for being in our pleasure, for feeling good. So we start to give away our energy to help others feel good, to nurture others more than ourselves. And then there's this misconception that the mothers, to be a good mother is to just always be giving to your children, right? Or to put the children first. And so this is also something that is not in balance. The feminine energy is about receiving. So the feminine energy is about receiving support and receiving her own joy first, really feeling good in her body. And when she feels good, when she feels resourced, then she can give her overflow to others. But that's the key, is that she's giving it to herself first. So breathing in and receiving all this abundance of love around you, remembering that this is a loving universe. And as you exhale, let it go into your body. Inhaling all the love from the universe into your heart. And exhale to soften and find ease, feeling good in your body. Inhale all the love from the universe into your heart space. And then exhale, let the energy absorb into your cells, into your womb space. One more time. Inhale all the love. Exhale, send it into your womb. Send that into your whole body, feeling fully in love. Feeling loved, loving your body, and all the wisdom that your body holds. Good. Take an inhale, reach your arms by your ears, so your arms are extended back as you're laying back. Exhale, roll over to one side. Stay here for a moment in fetal position on your side body. Notice, which side did you roll onto? Is it your left, the feminine receiving side, or did you roll onto your right, masculine giving side? Because that's the energy that you're carrying right now. Let that message come into your body for what it is you need to balance. Are you giving too much? Are you in your masculine too much? Are you doing too much? Or are you in the too much of the feminine, like taking on too much, receiving too much of other people's energies, trying to fix? Notice where there might be a little imbalance in the body. We want to bring union, divine union, balance to these two energies by bringing awareness. Okay, inhale, press yourself up to seated. Okay, now we get to go into cow face pose. So bring your left knee on top of your right knee. So it looks like your knees are stacked. Your knees are stacked, and ideally you're soft in the knees, okay? You can add a little bit of flexion in the ankles. If the knees are not happy here, if there's a lot of pain or discomfort, you just have to straighten the bottom leg. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we're going to take, so it's your left knee on top. That means you take your right arm up and then take it over to the side for a side stretch. Maybe you'll bring your elbow down. Just breathe here. Breathing down your right side body, the masculine energy. Sending love to this side, sending love to your masculine, because your masculine energy is what allows you to get things done, to take action in the right direction. We need this energy for manifestation. Manifestation is intention plus action. Letting yourself find more ease on your right side, and you'll feel like this is going down your back, your low back, or maybe your hip. Asking your right side now. Asking your body, what is it that I need to focus on for my masculine side? Soften your shoulders, relax your head. I'm pushing into the bottom hand to help support me, okay? Keep your hips rooted down. Hips stay rooted down. And then think about the ribs. The ribs are translating over to the side. Turn your chin down towards the floor, and then turn your chin back behind you. Turn your chin down towards the floor, and then rotate your chin back. One more time, take the chin down and rotate it back. Good. Coming up, hug your knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Good. You can hug your knee with your elbow, or take your elbow over your thigh, and then start to twist your chest away from your thigh. Turning your chest back. And as you rotate, open up through the heart space. Open up through the heart, collarbones wide, chest open. You're using the back hand to help support you. Pressing into the back hand a little bit helps to create more lift in your chest. Every inhale, create length. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Let's counter twist the other way. Just take your hands to the other side. Relax your head. Inhale, rising up. And we're going to switch legs. So first, take your hands behind you. Bring your feet in front of you. Feet flat on the floor. And then lift your hips up. Push your hips to the ceiling. Open your chest to the sky. Exhale, sit your hips down, and let's switch legs. So now it's your right knee that's on top. Right knee on top. Find your hips, find your sit bones rooting down. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. And then take it over to the side. Now, again, it's not about how far to the side you're going. It's about how much length you're going to get in the back, in the lat muscle, in the side body here. That's really the goal, is how much length can we find. So use the bottom hand, push down with the bottom hand. See how that moves the ribs, translates the ribs over to the left. And then relax your head. And breathe down your left side body. Asking your left side, your feminine energy, what do I need to balance here? How can I receive? How can I receive more love, more support? Receive more nourishment. Nourishment through food, through activity, healthy activities, healthy habits. Maybe more time in nature, more time in your body. And then now start to turn your chin down towards the floor. Good, now turn your chin back. Rotate your head down. Rotate your head back. One more time, rotate down. And rotate back. Good, inhale. Underneath in your chest. Up nice and tall. And now you can hug the knee with your elbow or take your elbow over your thigh and turn your chest away from your thigh. Keep your collarbones wide and your chest open. Your inhale creates length, and then your exhale twists you deeper. Inhale, lengthen up your spine, and exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, long, tall spine. And exhale, twist. Good. We'll take it to the other side. Counter twist. Hands over. And relax your head. Forward. Come back to your seated position, hands behind your back, on the floor, behind you, feet flat in front of you. Inhale, lift the hips, press your hips to the sky. Lift your chest, push into your fingertips. Lift your chest up. And exhale, sit the hips down, the knees in, pull the back of your legs, we'll do just a little bit of core because this is the solar plexus we're working with. So bring your feet up. Coming into your Navasana boat pose. Your feet are, you can hold your legs here, or you can hold your hands behind you if you want that support. Or if you're, strong yogi, take the hands off the floor, into the hands. But here's the more challenge. Really up to you. Do what serves your body best. Lift the heart, lift the heart, lift the heart. Reach your face, in the heart, in the chest. Good, last breaths here. Pull your navel in, pull your ribs in, lift the chest. Exhale, release the feet down. Bring your knees wide, holding your knees. And then inhale, expand your chest. You're going to press your chest forward. Exhale, tuck and scoop back. Hold on to the knees. Give yourself some leverage. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round back. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good. And then roll down to the floor. Put the pillow under your knees. Support your knees now. And relax your body on the floor. So we are going into meditation now. We're about to go deeper into our imagination. So imagination is real. Imagination is how our body speaks to us, our third eye, pineal gland. So we want to tap into this gift, this ability that we all have to tap into imagination. Start by connecting to the pace of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath. Now creating this beautiful golden light, a bubble of gold light all around you. Only the highest good may enter this light. Feel safety here. And push out all time and space. Move out time and space as you come inward. And now let's call in our higher self. She is now standing in front of you. She is smiling. And now just ask her a simple question about what you need clarity on for your vision. And then ask her what it is you need to balance between your feminine and masculine energy. What is it that you may need to release? Good. And you can thank her for her wisdom. Now, going into the past, I want you to recall a moment in your life when you were young, where you felt joyful, felt happy, safe, and loved. How does that feel in your body? Be in that moment, that memory. What were you doing and who were you with? Let your whole body emanate this feeling, this beauty of your life. And now, your younger self, that girl right there, you are in that joy. I want you to ask her now what it is that you need more of in your life today. Hmm? Powerful. The inner child really just wants to play. And play is a form of pleasure. Play is creativity, flow, and fun. Take an inhale, expanding your heart space, letting yourself feel fully abundant, full of love. Without letting your mind take over, just let yourself feel your heart. Feel your heart. Feel maybe the left or the right side of the heart. Maybe you'll feel the front or the back of the heart. If there's any soreness, pain, tightness, I want you to breathe in gold light to that space. The gold light is a healing light. Healing your heart. Good. Just keep focusing on any discomfort in your heart space. Sending gold light to the space. Deep inhale into the heart. And exhale to soften your heart. Letting that gold light send healing vibrations wherever you're needing. A little more ease. And now we want to connect the heart to the womb space. So as you inhale, think about the heart filling with gold. And as you exhale, send that down into your womb. Inhale up from your womb into your heart. This gold light is now spinning. Exhale down to the womb. An infinity symbol. Go from the heart down through the solar plexus to the womb, around the womb, through the solar plexus, and then around the heart. Beautiful. Just keep moving that energy with your breath, with the gold lights from the heart. Exhale to the womb. Inhale up to the heart. Exhale down to the womb. So keep this beautiful breath flowing through these two major energy centers. When we connect the heart to the womb space, we are creating from love. We create from love. You can even place one hand on your heart and then one hand on your womb, below your belly button. Let yourself feel this breath. Now ask your womb space. You can take your hands to your womb in an upside down triangle. Ask your womb, what does she want to create with this solstice energy? And notice if there's any discomfort or tightness in your womb space. Breathing in the element of fire And sending this flame into your womb now. Feel the heat expanding in your womb. This cauldron of creativity, fertility, sexuality. Feel the heat, feel the flame getting hotter, hotter and hotter, bigger and brighter. Burning away limiting beliefs, lack of self-worth, doubt of your abilities, your voice, burning away the blocks of expression, because the womb and the throat are connected. Good. Keep one more breath with the flame burning into the womb space. Beautiful. Now just sending a beautiful rose gold light into your womb. Feel that whole area just being filled with this beautiful light, this healing light of self-love, of the rose codes, calling in Mary Magdalene and Hathor. To help with our womb healing, to clear and to create new earth, heaven on earth. Place of freedom and a place of abundance. Calling back all our power from all four directions, across all time and space. Remember who we are. Remember your power. Inhale into your womb. Exhale from your womb. Let everything soften. So beautiful, so beautiful. All right, nice and slow. Reach your arms back by your ears. Take a full body stretch. And then slowly roll over your left side, knowing that you are worthy to receive affirmation. Please repeat it after me. I receive all the blessings the universe has for me. I receive all the blessings the universe has for me. I receive all the blessings the universe has for me. And so it is. Inhale, press yourself up to seated. And exhale to return slowly back into the space, the physical space here. Letting your eyes open easily and effortlessly. And now we get to hold our water. So it could just be a jar right now, a cup of water, but we are going to want to eventually get a top for the jar. So just have your water right now. Hold this into your heart and send this energy, this feeling of love, of abundance into your water. Feel it move from your heart in through your hands and into your water now. All the blessings, all the abundance surrounding you now. Sending it into your water. Beautiful. And then you can take a sip now and enjoy your water, the taste of abundance. Cheers. Happy solstice. So now what we want to do to integrate, one of the practices is to actually leave this water outside in the sun all day. We're collecting solar water. That's why I have the top. So I've got a bunch of these filled with spring water, and I'm going to leave them outside all day long. And then I get to use it to drink, or maybe I make products out of it, you know, skincare products and things like that, or a face mask. Okay, so that's what we use this for. That's what you're going to do today. And then the last piece is to journal. So write down. We want to write down. We're going to just do 5 minutes here. Write down what it is that your inner child, your younger self, told you that you needed to focus on. Okay, let's start with that. First prompt. What did your inner child? Yes. That's fine. You can journal this later. But I'll give you the questions now. So the first question is inner child message. What was your inner child's message? Okay. And then the second one is your higher self. Inner child and higher self messages. So the inner child, she probably said something around play. And then the higher self, what did she say about how to balance your feminine and masculine energies? You know, receiving and giving, rest and action, the two polarities. You want to create a balance between these two energies. And then the last thing is that you can go all out if you want and write everything that you want to manifest, everything you're creating in your life around joy, health, abundance. You know, what does freedom, what does abundance look like to you? This is where you want to really journal this out, because the more specific we can get, the better the universe can give it to us, right? We want to say exactly like, I'm abundance to me is traveling, you know, traveling for 3 months of the year, or one week of the month, whatever it is. Maybe it's one weekend a month, whatever it is. You know, what does it actually look like? What does it feel like? Freedom of your time. Maybe you want to have multiple places that you live, you know, like that's a certain lifestyle. Or maybe you just want to have your own space. You want to have your, you know, more sacred space. Maybe you want to have more health, and you want to feel good in your body. You want to feel strong in your body. You want to have a healthy spine, healthy organs, nourish your body, right? This is where we really, really need to focus today, of all days, on these ideas, these manifestations, okay? So if you gotta go, no worries. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here.